12 team of the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Wolverines will kick this away to start us off. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Stopped right at the line in the first play. Nothing there.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line, those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down play coming up. Sticking with the running game. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And the Noles lining up here on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Williams. It's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Ball handed off. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Gain of 1. Third down coming.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. To throw, it's Gleason. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Seminoles pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Here comes a handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
The 8th play of this opening drive, it's 3rd and short. Can they pick up the first on the ground? And the Seminoles will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And here's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On third down, he drops to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Coverage team miscue moves the offense up 15 yards to start the drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Well, the defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Running out of time. Oh, and he fumbles. It's a turnover.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place at just the right time.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They'll try the right here. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Michigan.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Gets rid of it on the move. It's a short completion of the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? The back's got it. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
That's the end of the first quarter. And after one, we're tied 0-0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Wolverines will have first and 10 here. And now the running back's got it again. Will he score here? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass. It's Gleason. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Noles pick up enough yardage for a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now.
Boy, another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, How many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wenke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers.
It's a fumble. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
That is tough here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Here's the second down play. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover two, taking away anything deep downfield. It puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka, and Tyrone Wheatley, and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The pass rush closing in. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
At the 49-yard line. Now, a fourth down.
The ball near midfield. No punting tee. The offense is going for it.
Let's go!
Here we go on fourth down. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. Same tailback, another carry. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The Wolverines looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Gleason. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. It's intercepted, tried to fire it into a tight window. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now...
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
And the completion made. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. It's a quick grab. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Wolverines! See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. This will likely be the last play of the half. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. He grabs it inside the 20. And they're finally able to stop him. A huge gain and a touchdown-saving tackle as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Noles will kick this away to begin the second half. end zone. It's Stewart. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Getting set. Here's second down. Tailback takes the handoff again. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Looks to the left for a quick throw.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Finding some room at the 25. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense, on the other hand.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Touchdown, Michigan. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Kirk, you don't have to be that creative, do you? The running back simply cannot be stopped. It's another touchdown.
Chris, he's scoring all these touchdowns, but it's really as much about the offensive line as it is anything. How about the holes that he's running through right now to give him a chance to get out into space to show you what he can do as a back? But he'll be the first one to tell you, I'm sure, after the game, the job this offensive line did.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line. The Seminoles looking to run some tempo here.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
To the air, it's Gleason. Looking to scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Pulls it in. It's Lucas. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a 1st down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
They can't punch it in on the ground. The defense holding firm there on 1st down.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
On 3rd and goal, they've got to cut into this big lead. Probably 4-down territory. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And that ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that...
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the route is on.
I can't believe they threw the football. I think the defense is surprised as well. It looked like they had everybody up near the line of scrimmage to just stop the run because they thought they might take the easy way out. Instead, they show confidence in the quarterback. They throw the football, and my gosh, does it pay off. 99 yards for a touchdown.
Not fielded cleanly. It's a loose football. Return starts from inside the 5.
Give that defender a lot of credit. He just made a touchdown-saving tackle. But already this close to the end zone, I think it's just going to prolong the inevitable.
Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Second and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble to his left. Touchdown, Michigan. And this one is getting ugly. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. offense on the field. Scanning the field, it's Gleason. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Backfield is empty here for second and inches. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
He gains 9, so it's second and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Toss it to the back, running left. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's McCoy. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Dropping back. It's Gleason. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, if I'm the offensive coordinator, I would keep looking to throw the ball downfield. These receivers are too talented. This quarterback has an ability to get into a rhythm, and eventually you're going to hit some big plays.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Michigan 42, Florida State 0. Okay,
Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a play by the defense here late in the game, working with the lead. Good job of mirroring the ball carrier. Just rolled him off. Nowhere for him to go before he could get out of bounds.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And the defense jumps on the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Michigan offense back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Trying to extend the play. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, get out of Dodge, keep everybody healthy.
Quick completion to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously, Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
It's a run to the left. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yard here.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right.
Touchdown, Wolverines. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the extra point was up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Frustration in the last drive. They moved it into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that. He'll take a deep shot here. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. He's got some room and some blockers here. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he'll send this one to the right side after a lot of time in the pocket.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect to his receiver downfield.
Handoff as you try to work the clock here. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really...
Touchdown, Michigan. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And the point after is good. The kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. With the catch, it's McCoy. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quick throw to the left. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw. It's Gleason. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and almost intercepted again. A chance for a 4th pick. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. But with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Catch is made way down inside the 30. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came up.
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense falls on the fumble, keeps possession. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's 3rd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Catch is made down the middle. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. And the Seminoles will line up here on 1st down and goal. To throw, it's Gleason. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Florida State, 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. On the run here. Lets it go. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target. But this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
He lets it go on the move. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
The pocket breaking down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Here's the throw deep downfield. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Looking to throw. It's Gleason. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Knowles.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Wolverines offense is back on the field. And his home crowd ready to celebrate a very satisfying home victory. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's moving out of the pocket.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Looking to throw it on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks loose at the 45. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Stewart. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game, even when they call the right coverage.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. After the big loss on first down, it's second and goal backed up. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And on that takeaway, the final play of the game. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.